Good morning.
Thank you. We are here, Global India Business Forum, to connect with the Mauritius Embassy in Delhi.
First, as you rightly pointed out, that Mauritius and India have had a very long relationship. And it's not only based on diplomacy. It has very strong blood ties. It has very strong cultural ties as well. And over the years, Mauritius and India, we've been able to maintain this relationship, and it has grown further and further. India has also been a very important partner in the economic development of Mauritius in several fields. Recently, in the field of infrastructure, India has helped Mauritius to set up our metro in Mauritius. India, your Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi has just inaugurated virtually some housing projects in Mauritius. He also inaugurated some hospitals in Mauritius. So India has over the years helped Mauritius also, and we have very strong economic partnership also. Having said this, I would also wish to highlight that we have come now with something new with the signature of the SECPA. The SECPA we have discussed over at least 10 years, and we've been able to reach an agreement between Mauritius and India. And only last year, your Minister of Foreign Affairs went to Mauritius and signed the SECPA. It was a memorandum of understanding between the two countries. What is in the SECPA? I see it in two fronts. First, it's sort of, we want to have more exchanges in terms of imports and exports. Second, we want to attract Indian businessmen to Mauritius to set up their industries in Mauritius, because we want Indian businessmen to benefit from the preferential trade agreements that we have over Africa. As you know, Mauritius is a very small market, but businessmen should not look at the size of Mauritius and the market that is there. You should see the broader picture, because Mauritius, being geographically located in the African region, we have signed several agreements with the African countries through SADC, through the COMESA, and we want Indian businessmen to benefit from these preferential trade agreements. Because when we signed the SECPA, it was not one-sided. It was a win-win situation. You know, Mauritius also winning and India also winning at the same time. So if we have any businessmen wanting to set up their business in Mauritius, they will benefit from these preferential trade agreements over Africa, which is a market of several billions, be it for a small transformation which they want to do or for a bigger industry. Mauritius will benefit, from employment, from some financial gains also, and the Indian businessmen also will benefit from financial gains for sure. And Mauritius, it's very low tax. The income tax is only 15%, so that also will be to the benefit of businessmen in Mauritius. We plan to organize for businessmen to get even the expertise they need from India in terms of manpower. So if any businessman wants to come to Mauritius and set up its business in Mauritius and feels that Mauritius do not have the expertise or the additional manpower required, be it at any level, at the professional level, at the lower level, skilled workmen, whatever, we will be able to arrange, because we are welcoming all of them to come to Mauritius. Not only to come to work, if they want to, they can come and work and stay in Mauritius as well. Right? So we have got an ease of doing business facility in Mauritius. So any businessman coming, I'll be there as the High Commissioner of Mauritius to facilitate this process. We have had several discussions with several businessmen, but I think that you dealing with the MSMEs, it's equally important, right? For us, the MSME is a very important sector, and I think that together, Mauritius, myself, and you, the Global Foundation, we will be able to do a marvelous job.
And ma'am, as we discussed, Global India is preferred to arrange a business delegation soon to Mauritius. I just want your point of view, which sort of businessman you are looking for, so that GIBF will plan accordingly. The requirement of Mauritius needs to be fulfilled, and Indian MSME businessmen will also get benefited. One specific view about some sectors, ma'am.
Yes. Well, the sectors that Mauritius has identified so far is, the textile sector. As you know, we were a very great exporter of textiles to the USA, to UK, special brands. This is one of the sectors. The second sector is that Mauritius is providing incentives for the pharmaceutical sector, right? So we want to expand the pharmaceutical sector, because we've seen that there is a demand in Africa for pharmaceutical products, be it any pharmaceutical products, but we are setting up a pharmaceutical park, and we've requested already for expressions of interest in that field. And then in the field of robotics also, because we have to move a step forward. India had helped us in the past to set up our cyber city. So now I think there's a second step. So Mauritius has set up a life science park. Also,
infrastructure and construction related projects?
Right. Well, infrastructure projects, I can't tell you for sure that there will be prospects, right? Because the metro project is already there with assistance from India. And as you know, Mauritius is a small country. We've got our own engineers, we've got our own architects and chartered quantity surveyors. So in the infrastructure, we can't tell you. But in agriculture, I can tell you that there is scope. For example, I met some businessmen, fertilizers, right? Import of fertilizer, export from India of fertilizers, we can. And even if setting up for MSMEs especially, not looking, Mauritius is a small country, not for big expanse of land, but say for land of 5 acres, right? You come up with your specific projects that you have in the agriculture business, we will help you. When you visit Mauritius, you will see Mauritius has microclimates, right? So in certain parts of Mauritius it's hot, in certain parts it can be cooler. So with these microclimates, it's favorable to the development of several types of agricultural industries. And at the same time, I would say, why not agro-processing, food processing, right? The agribusiness, that's another sector, again, where you can, explore possibilities. But we would invite you to take businessmen to Mauritius, where they can have a clearer idea, and we will organize discussions with the business chambers also, with the MSMEs in Mauritius also, with all the authorities concerned, and we hope to find some concrete action. I am very much action oriented. I feel that, we pass on information, but I would have wished at least to see some concrete action.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Global India Business Forum is committed to do the business with many countries along with our MSME sector in India, as we are the second largest population in the world, and our Prime Minister Mr. Modi is also of the vision for local for vocal, and from that we want to go to global.
Yes.
And we are going globally, and I think soon we are coming to Mauritius with the delegations, the segment what you have suggested. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you very much, and thank you for coming. Let's hope that it's only the first of our meetings, and that we will be able to collaborate for some very long years to come.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.